Police officers are supposed to be guardians of the law, keeping the streets safe and ridding our society of lawless and corrupt individuals. But what happens when the cops themselves are lawless and corrupt?
Go ahead and put your hands behind your back, sir.
Who do we then turn to? Here are 3 instances when corrupt cops got caught on camera. Number 3 will leave you in utter disbelief. On March 12, 2023, Oklahoma City Police Captain Matt French was pulled over for driving under the influence. He repeatedly begged the officer in charge to turn off his body cam, but the honest officer couldn't let empathy get in the way of justice.
Stay in your vehicle. Back in your car. Drunk?
No, Captain.
Huh? A what?
Captain.
Of what? Don't reach in your pocket. Get back in your car. 116 Showman 1060 on Henry Lincoln Edward 497. Have a seat.
I will. I'm not.
You been drinking tonight?
I just got a ride.
When Captain James was pulled over, he immediately got out of his car and tried to start a conversation with the officer on duty, but the officer told him to get back into the vehicle. The officer asked him if he had been drinking, and he instead told the officer that he was a captain at the Oklahoma City Police Department with the Investigation Division.
You been drinking tonight, sir?
I'm a captain on the police department.
What police department?
Oklahoma City.
What division?
Investigations.
The officer then asked him again if he had been drinking that night, but he still didn't answer and kept signaling to the officer to turn off his body cam. The officer then told him he wouldn't turn it off and asked him to step out of the vehicle. When he realizes that he won't be getting off easy, he then cooperated with the officer.
What are you doing pulling in here?
My mom and I stay here.
You been drinking? How much we had to drink tonight, sir?
Please.
Huh? I'm not turning my camera off.
Okay.
Go ahead and step out of the vehicle. You gotta be kidding me. How much we drink tonight, sir?
I was at a poker game.
Uh-huh. Because you were swerving all over when you turn on here, you didn't use your signal.
I'm sorry.
How much did you drink at your poker game?
Not much.
Not much? How much is not much?
I don't know.
Beer? Liquor?
Yeah.
How
Beer.
many beers?
3 or 4.
3 or 4? How long ago was that?
It's been going on a while.
How long ago did you drink your last beer, sir?
What time is it now?
It's 0140.
Midnight.
You think you should drive it?
No, but I came from 4 blocks.
Your mom lives here.
I live here.
You live here.
Yes.
Come over to the rear of your vehicle.
Okay.
You got any weapons or anything on you?
I do not, sir.
I'm gonna just turn around, I'm going to pat you down real quick.
Go ahead. Do what you need to do. I promise you I'm not a problem.
Okay.
Can I shut my door?
I'll shut it for you. Just hang out there at the rear of your Chevy.
The officer took him to the rear of his car to perform a field sobriety test to ascertain if he was sober or not. Captain French tried doing the field sobriety test but failed on the first attempt.
Come over here, it's a little bit more level. You have in those shoes and need cause you from keeping your balance or anything?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Okay. I'm going to demonstrate for you first. While I'm demonstrating, I want you to stand with your feet together, hands down by your side, just like this. All right, sir? What's your name?
Matt French.
Matt French. Mr. French, stand just like that for me.
Okay.
When I tell you to begin, okay, I'm just going to demonstrate for you first. I want you to pick a foot of your choosing. It doesn't matter if it's your left or your right foot.
I'm familiar.
And I want you to lift it approximately 6 inches off the ground. And while you look at your toe, I want you to count by 1000s, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, so on and so forth until I tell you to stop. At any point in time you lose your balance or your foot touches the ground, just go ahead and pick your foot back up and continue to count, okay? Do you understand these instructions I've explained to you, Mr. French? You may begin.
1000.
He continued begging the officer to turn off his body cam, but his pleas fell on deaf ears.
Keep
Sir,
going.
can you turn that off?
I cannot, sir.
Please.
I know you're aware of our body cam policy. You know I cannot turn off this body cam.
I do, but I'd like to talk to you.
I can't do that, sir.
Please. Please. I'd like to talk to you.
Well, are you going to do the test or not?
Will you please talk to me?
I'll talk to you once we're
done. You
done.
can turn it off, you can turn it on.
I can turn it off once I'm done with my investigation, sir.
Okay. I'm asking you. I'm a captain on this police department.
I understand that, sir.
I get
and
that.
I am a sergeant on this police officer, and
I
I've
am
taken
not-
an oath to uphold the law.
I
don't show favoritism to anyone, regardless. I don't care if you're a gangbanger or the President of the United States.
Sir, I'm not asking you for that.
If I was to treat you differently than I was to treat like some Southside loco or some pedo, how's that look on me?
Okay, I'm not asking you for that.
Because I wouldn't do that for any of them.
Sergeant Skinner, please.
Are you going to do the test or not, sir?
I will. I will do whatever you ask.
Okay, once we complete the test, I'll turn off my body cam once I'm done with my investigation.
Okay.
You want to try that again?
I will.
Alright, you may begin.
1, 2, 3, 4. Sir, please. Please. I'm asking you.
I can't do that.
Okay.
So we're not going to do the test?
We will.
Okay, because you keep stopping. Okay, let's try another test.
The officer then told Captain French to try the walk and turn test, but he also failed the second test.
You're familiar with the walk and turn?
I am.
Okay. While I demonstrate the walk and turn for you, I want you to stand with your left foot in front of your right foot, okay? Left foot in front of your right foot, heel to toe, hands down by your side. Can you do that for me, sir?
You want left foot in front of the right?
Yes, sir. Hands down by your side. Okay. Attempt to hold that position while I demonstrate for you. You're going to take 9 heel to toe steps, counting out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll say that's 9. On your 9th step, without lifting your lead foot, you're going to pivot like so. And then you're going to take 9 heel to toe steps, counting each step out loud, back the way you came until you get to 9. Do you understand these instructions I've explained to you, Mr. French?
I believe so.
Alright, anytime you're ready, you may begin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
When the officer was convinced that the captain wasn't sober, he placed him under arrest. He was taken to a local detention center where he was charged for DUI, but was later released on bond.
Go ahead and turn around for me. Put your hands behind your back.
Are you going to arrest me, sir?
Yes, I am.
Can I talk to you?
Go ahead and put your hands behind your back, sir.
Can we turn the camera off now?
Yeah, we'll turn the camera off now.
Thank you.
For our next video, meet the police officer who violently attacked his colleague while on duty.
On my wrist, I can't move. Marshall, let go.
On November 19th, 2021, 47-year-old Christopher Pugliese was charged with multiple offenses for violently attacking a police officer while on duty.
Pulling the handcuffs on my wrist. Hold it real quick so I can unlock the car. Like I'm running somewhere. I'm right here. Miss, can you stop pulling the handcuffs on my wrist?
While on patrol, police officers were involved in an arrest where the suspect wasn't cooperating with law enforcement officers. Things got out of hand and the police officers on duty had to use force to make the suspect comply.
Just get in the car.
Can y'all just tell her to stop?
Okay, get in the car.
Get in the car.
Just get in the car.
All right, I'm getting in.
However, during the arrest, Officer Christopher Pugliese lost his temper and took things too far. After the suspect had been successfully detained in the police van, Officer Christopher began cursing at him and threatening him.
Hey, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. You want to play games? You're playing with the wrong mother. What you gotta do, man? You gonna mace me, mace me. Look at me, mother. You want to play games? You ever get disrespectful?
One of the female officers tried to pull him out of the scene before things got too heated, but Officer Christopher immediately turned on her, grabbed her by the throat, and told her to never touch him again.
Fall from your fucking body. Do what you gotta do.
No,
Touch me again.
Sir.
Get the off.
just let it be.
I don't understand that.
We clear? Yes, sir.
He was later arrested and charged with 4 crimes for this incident, including battery and assault on a law enforcement officer. He pleaded not guilty to all 4 charges. The case is still ongoing. Officer Pugliese might face several sanctions, including losing his badge. Now to the most unbelievable case in today's video. Meet Officers Kyle Thies and Natalie Heineman, who believe they have superpowers and can read minds. In 2017, Officers Kyle and Natalie pulled over 2 African Americans, 23-year-old Montre Little and 21-year-old Jared Clinton. The officers followed Montre and Jared for some time, probably waiting for them to break a traffic rule. When they didn't break any rules, the officers pulled them over.
What's going on, guys?
Not much.
What's up?
Officer Kyle asked Montre if the car was his. He told him it was a rental.
Is this your car?
Well, it's a rental right now. My car's in the shop.
Okay. Did something break down?
Yes, sir.
Gotcha. You guys just came from over at the park, right?
Yeah, we just hanging out.
That's it?
Well, that's what we do.
The officer asked him again, probably looking for a reason to fault them.
Is this your car?
I just told you my car's in the shop, officer. This is a rental.
Okay.
Still looking for a fault, Officer Kyle asked Montre if he knew how to start the car. Little demonstrates, but Officer Kyle still asked if he owned the car.
How do you start it?
What do you mean? I just put my foot on the brake and I put it in drive and I
Okay.
drive, officer.
So it's your car, though? Did they give you a
It's
fob or
not
something?
my car, officer.
At this point, it was clear that the officer just wanted to get something on them. He asked Montre if he was given a key fob at the rental. The young man showed him the key fob.
Did they give you a key fob or something? Or
Yes, sir. Officer.
like, what does it do? Does it?
You see, this that should let you know that it's in.
Okay.
Officer Kyle then asked if he had any weapons on him. He told the officer he didn't have any weapons on him. The officer then tells him that the inside of the car smelled like marijuana, and his buddy Jared was giving him a certain vibe, like he had a gun on him.
Do you have any weapons on you or in the car?
No, officer.
Okay, can I be honest with you? It smells like marijuana in the car, and I can see shake on the ground. And your buddy's giving me the idea that maybe he's got a gun.
Montre and Jared politely tell the cops that they have no weapons on them. Officer Kyle then asked to see some ID, and Montre gave him his ID. The officer then tells Montre to step out of the car.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what I think.
How?
I don't know. Just the way, I mean, just the way you're holding yourself, man. Like, that's why we're nervous, man. That's it. I mean, if you're scared because you got a little bit of weed, that'll be one thing.
Officer,
Okay.
there's no weed.
Okay.
There's no shake on the floor.
I don't have a gun.
Okay, so there's no shake on the floor?
Officer,
Okay.
It's
All right.
a range school.
And you don't have any weapons on you, you said?
officer, that is correct.
Okay, do you have your ID on you?
My brother's been pulled over multiple times for doing that. I live in Des Moines. I go to work. I don't like doing it.
Okay. You don't got no weapons on you?
Officer, no, sir.
Go ahead and step out, Montre.
Montre asked him why he was being asked to step out. Officer Kyle told him it's because he thinks he has a gun. They also tell him that if he doesn't want to go to jail, he should obey.
Yep, I just told you why. 3 times. You want me to recap again?
Officer, look, my hands is up.
Yep, your hands are up, and now I'm asking you to step out of the car.
I gave you my ID.
You gave me your ID.
Go run it.
Yep, I don't want to. I'm not walking away from this car.
Officer, can I ask you why?
Yep, because I just told you, step out of the car. If you don't want to go to jail, I would expect you to please listen.
Montre steps out of the car and the officer immediately places him in handcuffs. The officer then takes him to the police van and tells him to sit in the back.
Stop pulling on your arms. What's going on, dude? Where are you trying to go? What are you doing, dude?
Officer, I'm not doing nothing to you.
Okay. Well, you're making me think something funny's going on, man.
Come on, man.
You're not under arrest. You're just
You just put
like
me-
you're like pulling away like you're gonna do something silly, and I don't want that. What?
Nothing.
I what?
I'm not even gonna.
Okay. Well, you're not under arrest, man. We're just trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so slide over here. I mean, your heart is thumping, dude. Like you're beating.
Officer, please don't.
Don't what?
Can I
Have a
ask you
seat.
what- can I ask you- okay.
Have a seat. I think that your buddy has a gun, so I need you to step into the car.
You think my
Step
buddy has a gun?
He's acting funny. Step in the car, please.
Officer,
If
come
you
on.
if you don't step in the car, you're going to jail for sure.
Okay, that's
So
fine,
step in the
officer.
car. So
But
step in the car.
Listen.
I don't want. I don't. I'm not. I'm done listening. I just told you. I think that your buddy has a gun. Now knock it off.
Meanwhile, Officer Natalie already pulled Clinton out of the car and gave him a pat-down search.
All right, come back and stand with me, okay? You're not gonna run from the area.
Officer Kyle then searched their car for drugs and guns but didn't find any. He then ran Montre's ID through his system.
How old are you, Montre?
March 25th, 1995.
You supposed to be drinking in the park there?
Officer, officer, that's just in there, okay? There was no gun, there was no weapon to harm you, officer. We didn't do anything wrong. We stopped at the stoplight. We pulled over when you pulled over. I did everything you asked me to, officer. You thought there was a weapon, there's no weapon. We wasn't doing anything wrong, officer. I'm not sure why you pulled me over. That's your rental, everything is fine. There was no breaking taillight or nothing, officer. I did nothing wrong with you. How's your day going, officer?
I'm good, brother.
That's good, man.
If I take them handcuffs off you, can you dump out that bottle of alcohol for me?
Oh, I could do it anytime, officer.
Is that good?
Yeah, of course it is.
Good? You sure? Okay, so here's the deal. Like, you and I know. I mean, let's start over. Let's go with each other. Did I make anything up when I said the car smelled like marijuana?
Yeah, a little bit.
Hold on.
Because there was nobody smoking in the
Is there
car.
marijuana shake on the floor of the car?
Officer, that was cigarette ash, okay? You didn't find no marijuana.
I'm not charging you with marijuana. But here's what. If you want me to be real with you, like I want you to be real with me for a second. Like, did I make that up? You know what I mean? Did I make it up?
I believe so, officer.
Okay, so you want me to just write you the ticket for the stuff that I have to write you tickets for? If you think that I'm lying, like, then we'll go to court and we'll talk about it then.
Okay.
Or do you want to just be real with me and I'll be real with you?
Wow, officer.
Right?
I would like to pull out my alcoholic reaction, so, officer. You didn't find anything. We wasn't doing anything, officer.
Okay. So you're not going to admit that you maybe were around people smoking or something like that?
Officer.
Were you around anybody smoking?
Cigarette.
That's it.
Officer, there's no weed check on the floor, officer.
Despite the fact that the two young men had not violated any traffic laws, they were accused of having drugs in the car and acting like they had a weapon as well. No drugs or weapons were found in the car.
Where's the car? Go ahead and go get it.
And then it won't make us.
Usually when we see that, with somebody sitting there like that, like there's a gun, right? Where you know what I mean? Like, I'm telling you, like that's what happens. That's the only reason that happened, is because like you were just making it seem like something crazy is going on when it could have just been something little as that, or like a bag or something. Like we jump automatically to what?
Yeah, I already know.
Do you have any questions?
No, have a great night.
All right, thank you guys.
When the officers didn't find anything to implicate them, they let them go. Which of these cases did you find most shocking? Let us know in the comments section. If you enjoy video content like these, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. See you on the next one.